Hi everyone, just wanted to do a quick video to show you how easy it is to remove your gel polish. I do have my nails that have been done for a few days, but I was thinking I should do an accent nail. So I will show both of the methods, both the remover pad with a clip as well as the flake off method so that you can see both methods. You'll also need your nail file and your cuticle pusher in order to do this. So first we are going to take that nail that we're removing it and give it a file to take off all of that shine on the top coat so that the remover gets down in to easily remove that polish. So just give that first one a file here. So as you can see, it does remove off all that shine. And for the remover packets, you're just going to open that packet. Inside you will see just a little pad with the remover on it. I don't know if you can see that. We're going to put that up on the nail. On the one side of the packet there is a little strip that you remove to get to the adhesive. Once you remove that, gently fold the packet over top of the nail, and then you can use the clips if you've got them. They aren't necessary, but it does hold it closer to your nail to get a very clean removal, and just pop that on like that. Now for the next one, I'm going to do on the other hand here. So again, do the same thing. You give it a good file just to remove the shine off of the top of that nail, so that way you can get that remover right down into the polish for an easy removal. So as you can see, I've got that one removed as well. Apologize, my clip fell off there. So for this one we use the flake off. So this one applies almost like a nail polish. You'll just take that out and brush it over the entire nail. Make sure you're getting all sides because it does need to have the entire surface covered that does have polish, so it'll remove it all. So you can see it's a little bubbly on there. It's really hard to tell, but it is a different consistency than regular polish. And we are going to leave both of these on for 3 to 5 minutes so that they do the removal process. So just hang tight with me and we'll show you how quickly and easy you can remove it off without damaging your nail. Alright, so we are back. We are about 5 minutes later. As you can see on this nail, we do have some nice bubbling going on, which means that the flake off remover is doing what it's supposed to do. So we will take our cuticle pusher at this time with the square end and just gently push upwards on that nail to remove that polish. You don't want to put very much pressure at all. It should just roll off the nail basically. So it does take a little bit more sometimes when you get it close to your skin there. But once you get all of that off, you should have a clean, healthy nail underneath that you'll be ready for your next application with. So no damage whatsoever to your nail, which is great. I apologize, I'm also using my wrong hand, so it is a little bit more non-dominant hand. It's a little more awkward in my removal process than my actual painting process. Alright, so I'm just going to brush off all that pink around there. All the little crumbs that are left, and there's still a few left right there that are just for some reason sticking to my finger. But as you can see, that's a nice smooth clean nail to begin the next process of application on. Like I said, there's just a little bit around my nail. I probably didn't get the flake off all the way in to the edge of my nail. And like I said, also using my non-dominant hand, I'm a little more awkward on the removal process on that one. And getting it off that close to my nail. All right, so that one's all nice and clean. And then we'll look at the remover pad one here. So again, just unfold that pad. And you should have a very similar look to that nail where it's starting to flake off. And again, just gently push your cuticle pusher over that nail in order to remove that polish. And again, it just flakes off really easily. It shouldn't require a whole lot of pressure at all because you don't want to peel off any of your nail bed at all. You just want to peel off the polish. And mine was a good 4 layers of polish because I did 2 of the frozen margarita and then 2 of the sparkling Moscato over top. So I did have a very good thick base of the polish to begin with. So on this one, it is being a little bit more stubborn up at the top of my nail. I don't want to push any pressure on it. Just put that pad back on for a few more minutes and it will remove that remainder of polish. In the meantime, I can show you on my other nail just how quickly and easy it is to actually reapply polish. So our first step on that one, we are going to take our nail file with the buffer side. Just give our nail a very little buff, not a lot, just enough to remove any remaining debris and allow the polish to stick. Next, you're going to use one of our nail cleanser pads. Sorry, that's kind of blurry there. And again, same thing, just open the packet up and inside you'll find just a little pad. You do want to make sure that you thoroughly cleanse that nail so that the oils and debris on your nail are completely gone, and that way the nail polish sticks great to it. I don't know if you can tell, I'm trying to make it so it's not blurry there, but there is absolutely no damage to that nail whatsoever. It's nice and clean. So with that, I'm just going to clear off some of this removed nail polish here, and we will use our lamp for this one. And I'm going to accent with apple blossom on this nail, so a very nice light pink color. With our polishes, you never want to shake them, you just want to roll them gently between your hands. That way you don't cause any air bubbles in your polish. They won't settle down nicely on your nail. And the key thing is very, very thin coats. So when you're removing your brush, you do want to just make sure that you have very little on that brush when you go to apply. So just scrape off a whole lot of that excess on there. And I'll try and do it up on my lamp so you can see here. Again, thin coats is key to making it work, to make it stick the best possible way. And just make sure that you don't touch your cuticles with the polish because that will cause peeling, chipping, anything of that nature, and you don't want that. You want to make sure you have a nice base for that. You can get as close as possible to that skin, but you definitely don't want to get it on your skin. And then another very important part of the process is to make sure that you cap those tips. So take that tip and just give it a good coat on the end there so that it seals on your nail. And again, it prevents any chipping and peeling of the polish. And we'll give that a cure. So we should be almost cured here. All right. So as you can see, nice shiny layer there. Very thin coat. This one's a very light color as well, so it doesn't show up quite as vibrant as some of the other ones. We're just going to clean off any excess on that brush again. And we'll do our second coat. Again, careful not to get any on our skin and cuticles. And make sure we hit all of the nail with that thin coat. And importantly, cap that tip again. So that way every coat, we've got the tip capped. Ooh, I got a little bit on my finger there. So you definitely, if you do get any on your finger, want to remove that before you cure, because once you cure, it won't come off the same way. And then if you do have any air bubbles or anything like that, you can tap your finger. It is self-leveling polish, so it will level itself out on your nail. And then we're going to just pop it in again once we move our polish out of the way so that it can't cure in the bottle. Sometimes you can just hold your hand up to the side and that'll prevent it from shining on your bottle. You also don't want to use your polish outdoors or in front of a window because the UV rays can cure it as well. Just gonna take a few more seconds here. Should be almost finished on this cure. All right, so there, in a matter of 45-second cures, you've got a beautifully polished nail that will last up to 14 days. I have had no problem with mine lasting that long, even through my adventures. So I'm very happy with what GelMoment offers me as far as durability and look. And the next step you would want to take in this instance would be to use your cuticle oil. Make sure those cuticles are nice and moisturized so you don't have them dry. We'll look forward to seeing you next time.